this. What I found is that the quality of video this camera takes is so large at the moment that it takes forever to process anything at all. So we'll see how that goes. But I'm happy to sort of modernize a bit. Anyway. I was thinking about something. A few months ago, I had a friend who does henna. Do henna on my skin. And because my semester at my university ended, I can't have her do it over now that it faded away. Oh, well, it faded away a long time ago, but, you know. And I was thinking about the henna itself, and the designs, and how, while I do not have the henna material, if I did, I think I would make a video on it, using it anyway, and I'm sure there's plenty out there of it already, but that's okay. For the most part, I think it's the drawing process, really. It's kind of interesting having someone draw something on your skin. So, I'm not the greatest at this, I suppose, and I'm at a kind of a funny angle. But yeah. Not sure how this is going. Of course, Sharpie is nothing like henna, but that's okay. Because I remember in middle school drawing on my skin a lot, and even my hair sometimes with Sharpie. And while I don't recommend it because it's not the best thing, it desk kind of makes a little noise when I lean on it, and I'm worried that the sensitive microphones on this camera are picking it up. I don't mean to lean on the desk. It's kind of hard to stop. Okay. That sound. It's unpleasant. I've had a lot of free time in the last week, and I've been thinking about a lot of things, I suppose. One of the things I've managed to do a lot in the past week is read not the whole newspaper, because I don't really like reading the newspaper. But I'm not sure if every place has this, but basically like a Dear Abby column. Some places and newspapers might call it something else. But like people call in, or not call in, but write in with questions, and if you are selected and answered publicly, that kind of seems like a really outdated sort of way of communication now with Yahoo Answers, and it's really kind of a strange practice to begin with. I'm not really quite sure why it started. But I kind of wonder how people get into that field, you know. I assume through journalism, but being this empathetic, universal sort of answer on public forums like that, I tend to find that I don't always agree with answers like that. Sometimes I do. I'm not criticizing Dear Abby specifically now. That's not why I brought this up. I just, I don't know. I guess if I have a fault, it's being contradictive. And I don't always agree with everything everyone says. Especially when they're kind of open-ended questions. I don't know. I think I successfully failed at this, but that's okay. As you can see, my nails aren't too bad. I just painted them recently. A little chipping here and there. I don't usually care though, because I kind of like the chipped nail polish thing. spring sky. And I think I would call it something like that. I wonder who names them anyway. But I don't really wear that color. These are my two favorite. I know you can't tell, but this one's a little bit redder. Kind of like a wine color. More of a matte, glossy, flat. And this one is a pure black with lots of glitter, which I'm sure you can see. Maybe. Not sure. These are my two favorite though. This one, which is what I'm wearing, is called Scandal. I think that's clever, but I wouldn't have called it that. This seems to be the video of things I wouldn't do, and that seems kind of negative, but I don't mean to be. This one is called Electric. Don't know if I'd call it that either. I think it reminds me of stars, but I'm sure there are plenty of nail polishes called like Stardust and stuff, so they had to think of something else. But anyway, it reminds me of stars, sort of shimmering and glittery. This one reminds me of wine or roses, really dark wine. Anyway, I think I'll touch up my pinky. Sort of messy. Oh well. The other stuff will peel off, I guess. I promised someone a while ago something with zippers, and now that I have a camera that'll do what I want it to do, I don't want to make any promises, but I think I may or may not try it. I don't know. I hate when people request stuff and I don't. I like it when people request stuff. That's a good thing. This channel is for you. What I don't like is when I don't fulfill it. And it feels really selfish, because I know if I tried, I could probably do the things I put off in any area. I'll be working on that though. Come chew actually mints. The mints are really strong, but I bought it because I liked the container it came in. I've used this sound in other videos too, in some of the music. I was hoping that'd make a pop sound, but it didn't. See. Oh, I don't know. Anyway. I hope that you are having a wonderful day, and that you'll have a wonderful evening. And that you are happy, and that you feel blessed. You are a wonderful support to me, and I couldn't thank you enough. I'll see you soon.